Good morning, guys. It's morning in Jamaica, right? And I am at the Aeronautical School of the West Indies. And the reason why I'm here, if you guys look at my previous post, you would have seen that I've posted pictures from when I used to attend flight school several years ago, right? Where I'm at now, that's actually the same property, same building where I used to attend school. But at the time, this school was called the Caribbean Aviation Training Center, acronym CATC, Caribbean Aviation Training Center, and it was a Cessna sponsored school, Cessna sponsored training center. So Cessna, who actually makes airplanes, Cessna airplanes, they sponsored that school at the time. So on our uniform, you would have seen Cessna Center, Cessna sponsored training center, right? So this school now is new. It's pretty new. I don't know how long it's been here, but it's pretty new. I'd say maybe 2 years. And it's the Aeronautical School of the West Indies, right? So I intend to start back my flight lessons, right? Like the passion for flying has never left me. It never did. And I've done so many things in life, right? I'd say I've chosen other career paths, paths, and I would have said I've been pretty successful in whatever I decide to do. When I went to college, I did business. I studied banking and finance and accounting, right? But most of my work experience, most of my work life has been in sales, and I love sales. I enjoy sales, right? I love the thrill of closing a sale. I love commission, right? And I just love to have a flexible work schedule where I'm pretty much in charge of what time I go in, what time I leave, and so on and so on, right? But at this ripe age of 44 years old with a grandson, he's sitting in the back, I'm babysitting today, with a grandson, an adult child, and another, oh, my daughter turned 11 last Sunday, and an 11-year-old. I still intend to continue flight school, right? So I'm here at ASWI today to find out what my options are. I didn't actually do the flight, like actual flying back then, but I came here for ground school, right? I want to know, I feel like I might have to, I don't know if I have to do ground school again, or they probably give me a test, or I may have to cover some areas again, maybe navigation, maybe weather, I really don't know. Maybe phonetics, I really don't know, but I'm sure there are some areas that I'd have to cover again, or I might have to start over from scratch. Whatever it is, it's it's way more money than back then, and at the time I thought it was a lot of money, right? And I think that was one of the deterrent at the time, because actually the unit that I now use as Airbnb, the money at the time to start the actual flight lessons, I think it was $100 an hour. And when I worked it out, it would have been like 10,000 US dollars to do that part of the course. And at the time, the money to deposit on the apartment was basically 10,000 US dollars. At the time, those apartments at the lofts were going for 14 million, 15 million. That's what they were advertised for. But that was pre-construction. That was even before groundbreaking, or maybe just after groundbreaking, but when they started advertising the units. So they didn't even, the apartment complex wasn't even out of the foundation as yet, right? So I decided to say, instead of taking this $10,000, I'm gonna pay for some hours, right? Might as well I deposited on the apartment, and I did that. But I don't regret it, right? For those of you who don't know, I do have an Airbnb, and my Airbnb is located at the Lofts Apartments. And the Lofts Apartments were located exactly opposite the National Stadium. So though I enjoy hosting people, right, I just enjoy doing Airbnb. I will clean, sing songs, listen worship music, praise and worship during, right? I love to entertain. I love to offer service, right? So that's why I ended up doing Airbnb. To be honest with you, with my ex-husband, we were basically landlords for a long time, for as long as I know him, right? So it wasn't strange to open up your home or your house to other people in need of accommodation, whether short term or long term. So that was easy for me, right? But my channel is Sophia Airbnb channel. I'm already offering the bed and breakfast part of it, so I just need to go where I can offer AIR services as well, which we can call flight service. It could have been named Flight B&B, Flight Bread and Breakfast. You understand me? Right. I need to thing there that copyright that Flight Bread and Breakfast, right? So I believe I can add to what I now offer, right, by getting my pilot's license, my aviation training, my everything that I would need to actually take my business on another level, right? So if I have a guest who wants to fly from Kingston to Montego Bay, then I can offer that service. If I have a guest who wants to fly from Kingston to Ocho Rios, to Portland, to wherever they have other, sorry guys, I got distracted a little bit, wherever they have places where we can land. Well, I'm sure you guys know it would be authorized areas, not just any and everywhere, right? But wherever they have small airports, then we can land there. But that's a dream, and I'm going to follow my passion, because even before thinking about Airbnb, I've always loved flying, right? I admire pilots. As a matter of fact, I remember when Meghan Markle got married, and they were saying, she's married to a prince, she's married to a prince. I said, no, she's married to a pilot. Like, everybody see him as a prince, but I see him as a pilot, right? So that's the other excited part. I remember kind of got distracted a bit. So what I'm saying, guys, I intend to do this at this age with an adult daughter, as a grandma, right? And also as someone who has ventured in other fields, gone down different career path, and explored different options in life, different entrepreneurial endeavors, right? I think now is the time to continue with flight school. I don't know how much money it will be. I know it will be a lot, because it wasn't a little bit back then, but if I had done it back then, I would have already seen the rewards, right? I would have been reaping the rewards. And with inflation, and of course our Jamaican dollar against the US dollar, and everything for flight school is in US dollar. That's the first thing, right? So whatever it is in life that we want to do, we cannot delay. We shouldn't delay. We shouldn't ignore our passion, right? I'm saying there are ways of doing things, right? So if it is that you have to take up some extra shifts, you have to find another side hustle to do, I believe I should do it. I believe you should do it. I believe we all should do it, and then take that money and follow our dreams, right? So that's exactly what I intend to do. I'm sure I may have to go borrow some money as well, because I don't have loads of US dollars sitting around, tons of US dollars sitting around, to just leave everything else that I'm doing and then go on to start flight school. Benjamin is sleeping, Samson. Yeah, and I don't want to wake him either, right? I don't have loads of cash lying around to just start school. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way. How am I going to pay for this, right? Does it make sense? But I already think it makes sense, right? I just don't think it makes sense. I think it makes dollars. I think it makes dollars, right? And I think sometimes fear holds us back. I'm one of those persons. but I'm not gonna allow fear to hold me back anymore. I'm not gonna allow self-doubt. I'm not gonna allow what anybody else think or their opinion and so on to hold me back. I'm just gonna continue with this, because guess what? If I wasn't supposed to do this, why hasn't the thought left me after all these years? Right? It has not left. It is still there. I still have the vision. I still have a passion. And there's a lot more that I would want to say about how much of a business I could turn this into after getting certified and everything. But I won't say it now, but I will keep you guys on the journey. I promise you that. I promise you that forever, ever, ever. I promise you I will keep you guys posted. I will keep you updated. Right? I'm going to go inside now and I'm going to find out everything. What I need, first of all, you have to like pass a health you have to be medically certified to even start. That's the first thing. Your health has to be in tip-top shape. You have to have good health, good eyesight. Everything has to be working. So I might be here saying, I'm gonna start and this and that, but when I do the medical, they say no, you can't, I'm sorry. Right? So I trust that my health is good. There are no underlying conditions that I don't know of. Right? I try to live a pretty healthy lifestyle. I exercise, I try to eat right, I need to cut out coffee, right? And some other little foods that don't make no sense, I need to cut them out. But I can be disciplined when it comes to eating right, so that I know I can handle, right? And I need to exercise more. So I will tell you what happens when I go inside there. So just pray for me, but I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Come on my journey. We're all flying into our future, right? Whether you're going to aviation school, whether you intend to do flight courses or not, you're flying into your future. The future is there, whether we want to be involved in it or not. Tomorrow is coming. Next year is coming. The next 5 years, the next 10 years. So do subscribe, leave a comment, like, and share this video. And if it is that you are someone who have, chosen different careers throughout your life, but now at, say, a mature age of 40, 35, 50, you decide that you want to do something else, please let me know how that is going and if you would actually pursue different avenues. All right, guys, bye. See you later.